Welcome to SecDSM. This is going to be hard because Nick's taller than me, so this mic is like, there it is. All right, so we got some stuff on our to-do list. Colin hates this slide, I'm pretty sure, but I thought it was funny when I made it. So we're gonna get some shit stuff out of the way. All right, first and foremost, we are technically rated R, so I can say things like shit. I don't know, I mean, YouTube's never complained, so there's that. But we are within the code of conduct, so like that is something we're serious about. So while I can say shit and shit stuff, and I'm just gonna take this off.
Don't drop it.
How do I get it off? Nick can take it off for me.
Hello, everyone. Would you like this back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'll do this. Brandon was kind enough to invite me to do a reunion tour of the 101. I was a former board member, and then Colin replaced me, and he let me come up here tonight to do this so I could impress my new girlfriend, Mary. So I'm really, yeah, Colin let me. So, code of conduct, you are bound by these rules that we have posted on the internet, or that SecDSM has posted on the internet. If you have a problem tonight, come find a board member, either on Discord or in person, and let them know what happened. They're happy to help you out and address any issues that may come up. So, we have 3 board members, Brandon, Craig, and Colin. Let's have a round of applause for the board members. They put together this event every month. Yeah. They're good folks, especially this guy.
I tried.
So one of the ideas that Tom stole from SecKC was licensed. Sorry. Yes. So yeah. Now we pay them a couple $1 million a year for it. Challenge ideas, not people. So if you have something you disagree with, you don't disagree with a person, you disagree with their ideas. So that way we can avoid having meltdowns and arguments that get personal. So challenge ideas, not people. This is Craig's beautiful map of the premise. This is the area where we don't touch things because there's expensive equipment in here. So keep your hands off and don't break anything. Bar staff. So they are not allowed to overserve intoxicated individuals. So if you drink too much and you become a problem, you may be asked to leave. And SecDSM supports their decisions in the matter. So if you're being obnoxious and you get asked to leave, they're going to back the bar and not you. So,
But not back the bar, because I'm not. But not back the bar, because I'm not carrying around any liquor.
That was a bartender joke. So be kind, be patient, and tip your bar staff, please. Uber vouchers. If you drink too much tonight and you have to leave your car here, there is an Uber voucher available. You can use it to get home and get back to get your car in the morning. Take advantage of this. You do not want to get in trouble with the law because you get an OWI or something like that. So take advantage of this if you need it. All right, I'm going to hand it back to Craig now.
Cool. All right, so the shit stuff's out of the way, now we can have fun. So here's our agenda for the night. This is the 101. It always runs faster, longer than 5 minutes, so I think we should probably change that. But 5 minutes on paper. Then we're going to have 2 really good talks, one about the Wi-Fi Pineapple pager, and then Derek is going to explain sticks to us because it's complicated. And then, so we've got this barrel here. SecDSM owns this, and none of us want to take it home. So we thought that we could try and auction it. Hopefully this goes well. Hopefully this makes a little bit of money, but more importantly, we don't have to put that in my car later. And I even put a SecDSM sticker on it. So long story short, these people ordered this, and then my understanding is they went bankrupt or out of business or something. And so then they were like, hey, SecDSM, do you want a whole barrel? It is empty now because we put it in those bottles that you guys saw last month. which we're still working out how you guys can own those. So I think maybe next month we'll have that figured out for sure. So come back later after the talks, and we're going to figure out who is leaving with this wonderful barrel. And then also Zscaler is going to raffle off a bottle of SecDSM bourbon. Also, I think people might not be going to Star Bar, so I don't know, talk amongst yourself about that. Uh-oh, now I'm typing notes instead of flipping slides. There we go. All right, thank you, volunteers. Thank you, Zscaler. Thank you for being here. All right, this slide here, I'll talk about this real fast. So going back to this barrel here, so just a reminder, if you're doing any like renewals or anything, that you can casually mention that they could sponsor us and have their own branded whiskey or whatever, because you don't have to do whiskey. That's what everybody does, because everybody likes whiskey. But you can do whatever. These are some of the people that have done it before, so if you see them, say thank you, and otherwise encourage other people to do it. Do you want to do more? No. Ways you can help. So we need speakers. We got 2 this week, which was good because we thought we might only have 1. So thank you, Derek, for stepping up with the talk. I think we've got 2 scheduled for next month already, but I honestly don't know after that. So we'd love to hear your talks and all that stuff. Also, CTFs. We need those too. We did get one for today. It's posted in the CTF channel on Discord. I think some people have solved it. I've heard only good things about it. There's some different difficulty levels or something like that, so it should be friendly for anybody. All right, I'm talking too much. Ignore that. There is a CTF. We just covered that. Go to the Discord and you'll see it. Upcoming events, there's stuff. Let's see, what's important? B-Sides Des Moines is important. That's on here somewhere. June 13th. Let's see. HoboCon, that's out of order. HoboCon, they think is going to be in July, but I think they're still figuring that out, so that'll be fun. Otherwise, there's lots of people going to stuff. Ask in Discord. Maybe you can share a room, carpool, or just hang out. Fun stuff. Speaking of Discord, Colin wants you to know you're not in Slack anymore. You're supposed to be in Discord. Colin also put together some swag stuff for us. So go do that. I don't know, someday we'll retire this slide, but it's still in there. All right, that's all I have. Do we want to hear some like news or something? I don't know. Is there anything going on? No? That's what I thought. I didn't think anything was happening.
Howdy, how's everyone doing? Good. I forgot to put the B-Sides Des Moines slide back in, but the CFP opened up on Sunday, March 1st, so we're looking for talks again this year. If you have a talk you'd like to give, we had a lot of initial and pretty amateur, not amateur, but new speakers last year, so we'd love it if you would come and talk. We are going to do 2 different versions this year. We're going to do 20-minute talks and then stack those up within the same hour if at all possible. And then we're going to do 40-minute talks. That'll give a little more question and answer time, as well as some time to visit the villages and stuff like that, because I know there was some concern of that last year. Oh, and tickets. I meant to update the ticket site today and got busy at work and didn't get a chance. So tickets should officially go on sale either tomorrow or over the weekend at some point when I get the ticket site set up. So we did give prizes away last year for certain orders of ticket purchases. So if you're interested in that, please come and buy a ticket. I'll throw that on social media, so it'll be out on our Discord, and I'll throw it out on LinkedIn and that kind of thing. All right, news. In the realm of no one's surprised at all, Cisco has another massive, giant CVS score problem that's actually being, I believe there's 5 vulnerabilities tied to this, so if you're not aware of it, you should check out all 5. But these 2, 2128 and 2122, are actively exploited in the wild, so this is very bad. Get your stuff done. Cisco is seeing active exploitation, so as the sticker says, patch yo shit. CrowdStrike released their report. They usually put one out every year because they're one of the big EDR vendors that sees a lot of this traffic and sees activity and attacks. and does a lot of incident response on it. And the response time has gone down to under 30 minutes now. So that is initial intrusion to all the way through to network movement. So that would be lateral movement or movement onto systems. This is a 65% increase over 2024, which was near an hour. And I believe, nope, I did not pull it in here, but I think they're clocking the fastest attacks in like 30 seconds. So if you're not using endpoint protection, you should be using endpoint protection.
Is it because of AI?
They did call out, I think that's what that, in my triage thing, I think Myers, the guy they interviewed, that's one of their execs, called out that AI is making a big difference. So with all the AI tools, if you guys are not up on it, I don't want to use that word ever again. But if you're not up and already being told by every executive on the planet that you work for that AI is the greatest thing since sliced bread, it is being used for automated pen testing and malware reverse engineering and things like that. So if you haven't started looking down that path or been forced to by work and putting it as one of your goals, you should definitely take a look, because it's getting up to speed and getting better and better by the day. Let's see, then Kaspersky put out a report. There were some initial reports of this new iPhone exploit. It's essentially spyware that was coming out. It was initially Google's threat intel group, GTIG, tied it into potential NSA code in the past, but Kaspersky turned around and actually dismissed those claims and claims they did not see the same activity. So you have the quote-unquote Russian company arguing with Google about whether we made something bad or not. And then the only funny AI story, because I'm sick and tired of talking about AI, is that Meta, who's got their own massive AI company or AI program, has a super intelligence safety director, and she installed OpenClaw on her laptop and set it to delete her email as a test, and it turned around and took over Mac Mini and started deleting all her actual prod email that was older than a week. Her solution in an attempt to stop it was she had to run over and turn the thing off. So if you haven't played with OpenClaw, it's a nightmare. Be careful. And the actual AI response is hilarious at the bottom. She actually asked it after she had to stop it and turn it back on why it did it without her approval, because it actually overwrite the safeguards in place. And it said, yes, I remember overwriting those and I violated it. You're right to be upset at me. Which did not help her recover all her emails, but it's Meta, so they just pulled them off the internet. Yeah. Would you like to play a game? Rest of the insanity going on. So more of these reports are coming out. We're still getting a lot of reports from 2025. Another report from Google, 90 0 days exploited. This number keeps going up. I think there was 78 last year. They're attributing actual attributable exploitation to 42 of those 90. And the interesting thing being 18 of them were definitely from commercial surveillance vendors, AKA spyware crap lords. And then Europol and the FBI took down LeakBase. LeakBase is a huge cybercrime and hacker forum, so hopefully that'll slow people down for a little bit. And then finally, to finish up, Chain Analysis is a blockchain investigations company, if you've never heard of them. They put a lot of good intel reports out, and they're reporting that, according to them, ransomware activity is up, and attacks grew somewhere between 50 and 80%. But actual payments are down quite a lot, so good news to end on. And that is the news. Has anyone gotten their first cybersecurity job in the last 90 days? If so, we'd like you to stand and we'd all clap for you and welcome you to the shit show, according to Craig. Anybody? Brand new? New job? Going once? No? All right. And then jobs in general. So we throw this out every month. If you are hiring and you have any positions open, if you'd like to come up, let us know who you are, where you work, and what you're looking for. The mic is yours if you'd like it. Anybody?
Hello, I'm Alex Cantor. I am a senior at Johnston High School and Central Campus. I interned with Mid-American Energy as a SOC analyst last summer. I'm looking for an internship this upcoming summer, so if anybody has any opportunities, I'd love to talk with you and connect. In addition, as part of the Central Campus Cybersecurity team, we are looking for industry professionals to meet with our team, perhaps give speeches, mentor us in general. So if you're interested in collaborating with our team, we'd love to have you. I also made the CTF, so if you have any questions about that, I'd love to walk you through it.
See, no one's convinced the next generation this is a bad idea yet. Besides the looks on all of our faces. Anybody else? Anybody? Anybody from principal coming up? I don't see Micah here. Going once? Yeah. Anybody that works at principal? Have any job openings? All right. And then in horribly crappy news, we wanted to end the 101 this month with a recognition of the 2 service members that were part of our local InfoSec community here. We just wanted to put up a slide. When I finish talking here in a second, we'd just like to take a moment of silence for them and recognize that a lot of their friends and family and coworkers are part of this community as they were, and we appreciate all they did and we're horrified by the news. Wonderful. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate that. The agenda for next month, we'll do the 101. You got to listen to me do news. And then Becky's going to talk about identity stuff, and Parody's going to come up and give us a talk about reinventing life after a layoff. So that's next month on April 2nd. Go have fun. We'll take a few-minute break and kick off with the first speaker.